Greetings everyone through here. Anthropic recently released hooks. Today we're going to talk about do a quick demo, see how to create hooks, and just have some commentaries around where this could be useful for agentic development in your environment. So that's we're jumping right here pretty quick. On my left, we're going to set up a session. And on my right, we're going to set up another session as well. So we need two sessions today because I want to talk about hooks, but also compare them to skills, which if you're watching this video, hopefully you know what a skill is in the agentic environment. So here, if I come in to say write a blog, let's actually type it, write a blog post about hooks. All right. So this is a command I'm going to send off in here. And what we're going to see is that this will take this, understand that there is a skill.
Hello to the user.
All right. You heard it say hello to the user. I bet you when you do something, it doesn't tell you hello to the user. So this is taking that, it's using the skill, and it's going to hopefully write a blog post for us. But before that, you heard hello to the user. If that suits your fancy, you're more than welcome to do that. But if I switch now over, let's go over to this terminal here and type in the /, and if you do hooks, what you heard that happened there, let's just do hooks, and you have the option to do several hooks. So before a tool is called, you can have something happen. After a tool is called, you can have something happen. You can talk about the notification. Immediately when the user submits a prompt, you can take an action. When the session starts in Claude, you can immediately take an action, maybe change directories, do something. And these are actions that runs whenever a condition is met, and these are some of those conditions that could be met. Whenever there is a sub-agent that starts in, you can take a certain action. And the difference between this and skills, essentially, skills would be called depending on if that particular condition is met, and it's very non-deterministic. Whereas hooks will always, if this condition is met, you're guaranteed that a hook is going to fire off. So that's really the difference. So before compaction of your conversations, you can trigger something else. So what I did with the hook you just heard me do, I think it was whenever the user submits a prompt, if I click on that, I can add a new hook to say whenever there is a prompt, say, hello, please subscribe through the FruitDev channel. All right, so that would be, of course, this is a trivial example for me to show, but hopefully it just gets you the point. So now I will make that happen at the project level. So this will save that hook for us. And I can add more hooks, but I think that is fine. So let's go back. And I also have a hook before a tool use. I can take certain actions. You can have when the session starts. I think we've spoken about that. When the session ends. So now, if I go back here, let's say, because we've created that hook, if I do something like write a post about Claude, okay? Now,
Hello,
because
please subscribe to the PreToolUse channel.
thank you. Hopefully you all subscribe. So now whenever
Hello to the user.
Okay, so two hooks. You heard, please subscribe to the PreToolUse channel, and then hello to the user when a skill was getting kicked in. So this was whenever I submit anything in here, you can have that message go out, and whenever you now call a skill, you can essentially make that statement again. So let me do one more thing here that doesn't require a skill. So I can say hello, how are you, which is just a basic command. So
hello, please subscribe to the PreToolUse channel.
Okay, let's just wait. So now, because I'm not triggering a skill and I'm just responding to this inquiry here, you heard me say that message, but then of course you didn't hear the hello to the user because that wasn't tied to when no skill was used in this case. So hopefully this gives you an idea on hooks. Now, there are many ways to potentially use this. I have some hooks. Let me actually go over here. I have hooks to check for secrets. So if someone is trying to open up a secret, it will guard against that. It will trigger this hook. If there's any command that's asking for that, if there is syntax errors, it will trigger for that. If there are format errors with dates and things, it will trigger for that. If a log is not done after my session ends, it will trigger for that. So you can really get creative and sophisticated with the hooks. But I wanted to make this particular demo accessible for somebody who is kind of wondering what is a hook, or how can I use this as well in my flow. So let's see. I don't think I have a hook here. Now I just have to go back and UserPromptSubmit. I think we had this hook, so I can select that. And I want to remove this hook from my configuration, because saying hello to the user every single time is, I don't think I could survive that. It seems to be quite a bit too much. So now I want to go down and look for PostToolUse. Do we have a hook here? No, we don't. So I just have to figure out where I have that hook. Not here. So user submits prompt. I know that is not it. All right, I'll do that after the demo. But now this first hook that I had that said please subscribe, I took that away. So if I do hello, we should have this completed without me hopefully hearing the message again. All right, so how can I help you? But if I wanted to, you can have that hook. So hooks are ways that if you're going to have your agents going in and developing and just being productive, and there are certain conditions or things you want to allow or not allow, or certain things you want to do. If you come in, you want to go to a certain directory. If you are done with the session, you want to commit things to code in a certain way. I will consider putting those as hooks that would either fire or not fire. And then for the rest, put them as skills that can be invoked to do repeatable tasks. So that's really the difference and the benefit. So hopefully this gives you an idea. I keep playing with this. You can see I'm clearly creating quite a bit of hooks. And if you need, you can always say, can you create me a hook, so that whenever I write the Python code, it will put a comment at the beginning of that Python code to talk about, hello, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. So that is a prompt I've typed. And if I were to submit this, it should create a hook. So you shouldn't, this is, again, trivial to do. You can always create this very quickly depending on what you're looking for. But this is what a hook is. So hopefully this gives you an idea. As always, this is a Fru here with FruDev. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. Share this with somebody that will get value out of it. Go down into the comment section below. Let me know what you thought about this video. As always, I will see you in the next demo.